pleased with herself.
Okay, here we go. Pleased with herself. I highly doubt it.
Don't tell her I said that.
Did I bring Leliana to deal with Morrigan's mother, like when we went to kill her? I think I brought the big men. I think I brought Sten, Alistair, and I didn't bring Morrigan because I knew that I wasn't allowed to bring Morrigan anyway. Yeah, what happened? Who did I bring? Win? It was probably Win. I needed Win for literally everything in the first game, on account of her being the only damn healer worth anything. Alright, well, I mean, if Leliana... Oh, God, what the hell was that? If Leliana had only that to say, I highly doubt anyone else has anything to say, so... What the hell happens now? I could do some DLC. Actually, when should I do the DLC? Let me quickly give that a Google. I need to make sure that Doom Upon the World is not the... Oh, you know what, though? I need to go to the War Room to even look at doing DLC. Wait, is that true? Or do I just go on the map? I just go on the map! Okay, well, I will give it a little Googlage then. And I'll see you guys real soon. Okay. I'm going to make a big save. A full save. Because I really don't trust that the game's going to be nice to me here. And, not immediately send us to Doom Upon All the World. Because it seems as if this may just be the point of no return. Which makes me feel that, goddamn, the main quest must have been really short. Nothing's happening. What? Oh, because it's there? Oh. I thought we were going to get, like, a sort of briefing as soon as we got here.
I made sure.
That's weird.
Too many strange plants there. We don't
Guess what I literally didn't do still? I still didn't check when I should do DLC. Like, it's gotta be before the end of the story, right? Hold on. Dragon Age, since we're getting a loading screen, I might as well. Dragon Age Inquisition DLC before or after main quest. Both of the first to are set sometime after getting Skyhold, but before Trespasser. Okay. It seems like it pretty much just doesn't matter. I think I'm going to do the DLC prior, purely because it makes sense with War Table shit. It's going to make doing War Table shit a hell of a lot easier. I just really hope we're able to, beat the DLCs in time. I wonder how long they are. Okay, well, I think the first one we're going to do... Actually, now I need to look up the order. For fuck's sake, there's so much to Google. I'll see you guys... Or should I just pick at random? I'm thinking maybe Frostback Basin? Maybe it'll tell us, like, the level requirements. No, it doesn't. Okay. Frostback Basin seems a little less cool than the Deep Roads. And what is the other one? There are three DLCs, right? But now I can't fucking think of it. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Black Emporium as a DLC. Who the fuck knows? For now, though, I'm thinking Frostback Basin. But first, I'm gonna take a piss, and I'll see you guys real soon. Alright, okay, let's do this. Now, I don't really know who I want to bring, because I have no idea what this is gonna be. Cassandra always comes... Oh god, I forgot how cool Blackwall's little fucking card looks now. Cassandra always comes with us on account of her being the fuck interest, and the amount of fucking we can do on the journey there. Solus is coming because I bring Solus everywhere now. Another powerful mage? Vivian, you bore me. Dorian? Isn't this the exact same party we just used? I think it is. But they're also probably my favorite companions. Oh, Varric, though. Sorry, Varric. I really like Dorian. And I think Varric in this game is not as cool as he was in Dragon Age 2. Because he was basically Hawke's best friend. So it makes sense that he's not as cool with the Inquisitor, but goddamn, I miss Dragon Age 2 Varric. I swear to fuck, Dragon Age 2 had some incredible characters. Anders was amazingly done. I really like Dragon Age 2, the more I think about it. I don't think there's a bad game in this series. I think Dragon Age Inquisition is the one you could call... there is most reason for you to call bad. But when the main story is this fucking awesome, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I have to take back all my... I can't take back all my previous comments because they are pretty damn valid comments. But at the very least, there are parts of this game that feel straight up 10 out of 10. Oh my god, I forgot we made Solus look so sexy.
He's the reason we're out here.
Wait a minute, is this an entirely new place?
A pleasure
Holy
to meet
shit!
Your worship.
Good day.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
No, he doesn't. He looks so un-Orlesian.
While in Val Royeaux, I've found
Because
something
he isn't, okay.
incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Oh, cool! I studied Inquisitor Ameridan.
The texts say that Inquisitor Ameridan was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read
Cassandra
Lautrec's
loves my
precursors to the
big,
Chantry.
veiny
Inquisitor
brain.
Ameridan stepped down shortly
Apparently.
before the Navaran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
This is a good cause.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
You act like we're going to
Your
find
scouts
him
have
alive.
gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Ameridan was doing.
Also, the old
I have
Inquisition
news
were
as well.
very, very
We've encountered
nasty
hostile
lads.
Avar
Like,
to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon.
badass.
There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The
I
Jaws
really
of
like
Hakon.
the Ever.
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I just wanted to chat.
What's on your mind?
Man, there's even rifts here. It's its own fucking place. No, 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 don't stab her. Inquisitor!
Have you seen
Do
the
your
plans
thing.
for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
I just wanted to chat.
I
At
thought we were going
last.
to catch up.
Of course.
Okay, oh my god, there's so fucking much. They're making Scout Harding into an actual person. What do you think of this
Have you
Kenrick?
spoken to Kenrick much?
Seems like a dick.
Quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
How does it work every time? What is this man? Wow, we got new ones? Sure, tell me about the basin.
Frostback Basin.
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfish or poo. The stuff's vile.
I don't want to know whatever
Makes
the
great
hell
fuel for
that's
starting
supposed to be.
fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
That would be cruel.
You want to use animal crap as a weapon. That seems underhanded.
Who said war was fair? I'd only recommend its use as a last resort.
I'm not soaking Corypheus in actual feces. That's too far even for us. Your thoughts about our
What are your
fate?
thoughts about our progress against Corypheus?
The commander thinks we're as ready as we'll ever be, and that we should strike soon. I don't know what's gonna happen after. One step at a time. That's the only way to take this.
There is a hell of a lot I can ask you. I'm glad they're making you into a character, even if it took the DLC to do it. When'd you learn to fight,
They say
Harding?
you grew up in a village. Where did you learn how to fight?
Who's
Draw
they?
bow.
She told us that.
Here and there, you pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade.
So
I
you
just know it
shoot them
hurts.
to
Take
death.
them down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know. other
Yeah,
bits.
sliced a jugular. There's a
And
big
archery?
difference.
Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow, taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my
Aw.
own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
The hell are padded arrows? That still sounds pretty goddamn painful. How's your family doing, Harding?
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they move to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador
Oh,
Montanay
nice.
tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven,
Aww.
I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother
What do
likes
they
writing
want, though?
letters anyway.
Oh, thoughts on the
What do
Avar?
you think about the
Massive change of subject. Let's talk about the people who are going to crush our skulls.
We have our tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't
What
they?
are they?
I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders. They'd be unstoppable.
I mean, they'd have no way of actually aiming properly, but whatever. We'll talk later. I'll leave you to your, insane fucking schemes, shall I? Because you're definitely gonna get us all killed. I love that we've got another little area to explore. Emphasis on little, but it's still fun to have a new, like, you know, map. And I imagine, holy shit we can. Holy shit we can. We can just go back home and shit. Which means it doesn't even really matter that I've, sort of begun a DLC. I can still return to the war table and do all that shit. I wonder what the first DLC released was. I imagine the Descent was the last on account of it being the last. Sorry, not the Descent. Trespasser, or whatever, considering it's the last one that you end up doing a do-of. Fuck me, you're loud. Let me turn that back down. Thought my ears were bleeding. They absolutely were fucking bleeding. And we got a rift over there. We might as well explore all of our little allied perches first, right? Man, I could have come here forever ago. I didn't realize how, I didn't realize what the DLCs were gonna be. Professor Bram Kenrick from Cheval Laurent, which means you are going to be Elysian. The requested supplies have been sent to your current location from the university, including additional ink, books on Ameridan, and 3 Divine Age buckles for purposes of comparison. And yes, upon your return, you may say I told you so, in regards to my saying that your collection was useless. Everything should arrive shortly after you. Of course, roads still aren't what they were. Also, I fed that fish, but I'm not talking to it for you. Professor Cheval Laurent, University of Olay. Okay, I like this. A little bit of an insight into a culture we don't know a whole lot about, as well, like the whole university shit. Never really spoken to anyone from it. The one dude we have is in a little side quest, and you know what side quests are like in this game. A note affixed to a book entitled Sir Lothair, Venet Dure's Victory in Dominion. Lady Harding, I could use the opinion of an expert. Who's this from? Bram, okay. Could use the opinion of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the marked page could not have been achieved as stated. Bram Kenrick. Sure it could. If you had enough apples. Harding. Can we please find the marked page? I must know more. My darling Lace. From Mother. My darling Lace. I hope this letter finds you healthy and happy. Last week I managed to barter for maps of Ferelden and Olay from Hugin. Oh my god, I know that name. Why do I know that name? The old soldier who rents the place on Mistress Johann's farm. You remember him, don't you? Quiet man. Always smoking a pipe in his chair on the porch. He wasn't using the maps anymore, so I gave him some of my jam and patched his code in exchange for them. Now whenever you tell me of your travels, I'll be able to track where you've been. I'm astounded, my darling. When I look at the weave of dotted trails I've already marked out on my maps, oh, the places your feet have touched! How far you've gone, my little Lace. I am so proud of you. When I was your age, I'd only ever gone as far as Lothering. My mother never left Redcliffe. She lived and died there. Wow, that must be so unbelievably boring. It's tiny. And now here you are, flying so far with so much purpose. My mind can barely comprehend it, but my heart swells. I shan't take up too much more of your time. I know how busy you are. I'm looking at the frostbacks on the map as I write this, as I know you will likely be at Skyhold. Please make sure to dress warmly. I've included the recipe for your favorite turnip goat stew. That sounds awful. A taste of home to stave off the cold mountain airs. Kisses and hugs from me and your father, Mother. Oh, it was a letter to Harding. I only just realized. Oh, that's so cute. God fucking damn. So who the hell is Lace? I guess we don't know her first name. Lace Harding? Maybe it's a nickname, but I have no fucking idea what. I thought that was a dude sitting in the chair. That was terrifying. Property of Colette. Pages of neatly written, painstakingly detailed notes fill a well-worn journal. The notes break midway through for a list. Expedition to Frostbat Basin preparations. Is this from The Man? Imagine. Oh no, Property of Colette. So, I don't want to fucking read this. Few idle swirls follow, along with a tiny sketch of an elf defending a stack of papers from various terrible beasts. The caption reads, Fieldwork. 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 Oh, well, you're Bram, so who the hell is the elf? Or is that what you just like to draw? Whatever. Inquisitor Ameridan. Fuck me, this is huge. This is huge! It's from Bram. Do I have to do a fucking Irish accent the whole time? Okay. What is known about Inquisitor Ameridan? Barely fill a page. He was a friend of Emperor Drakon. He was the Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves into the Chantry as part of the Navarran Accord. Their order serving as a precursor to the Order of Templars and the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the Accord was signed, between 122 and 124 Divine, Ameridan left his position and departed, never to be seen again. These facts alone are undisputed. Everything else is uncorroborated hearsay, broad speculation, or salacious rumor-mongering. Ameridan did not willingly cede power. Drakon forced the Seekers of Truth to disband upon pain of death, then removed the Inquisitor rather than suffer rebellion in the new Chantry's ranks. Ameridan was forced to retire due to the still young Chantry's restrictions requiring celibacy, as he was involved in a relationship with a mysterious lady mage that the Chantry erased from history. Ameridan was a rowdy noble who cared more for a raucous entertainment than for the Seekers. He held the position only because Drakon wanted a loyal friend commanding the order, and when the Seekers became a part of the Chantry, Ameridan was free to retire to a life of hunting dragons and wenching. Amazing. Wenching. Wenching is an acceptable word. Any of these stories may be true, and without more evidence, we have little hope of ever reaching a clear determination. Nevertheless, I would offer a few notes that are often overlooked as scholars delve so deeply into their own historical specialities as to lose key context. Firstly, Emperor Drakon, rightly acknowledged as the man who molded the Chantry into the organization it is today, was a pious man, committed to spreading the chants of light and creating a world where magic and men were governed by Andrastian principles. All sources agree that Ameridan was a close friend of Drakon, and while it is certainly possible that Ameridan was more pragmatic than pious, it is highly unlikely that Drakon would have befriended a figure who was actively opposed to the Chantry, much less tolerated such a man holding a position of power in the growing Orlesian Empire. Secondly, Inquisitor Ameridan was universally acclaimed as a powerful combatant. Regardless of his supposed faith, or lack thereof, rumor-mongers suggesting Ameridan was exiled ask us to believe that Emperor Drakon could see no use for a powerful warrior with years of command experience, given that the Second Blight had been a fact of Orlesian life for more than 15 years at the time of Ameridan's disappearance, with Darkspawn pouring from the Anderfells into northern Orlais in growing numbers. It's frankly absurd to suggest that Drakon would casually dispose of such a military asset. Without further evidence, we may never know more about Ameridan's departure. Nevertheless, I hope that we may eschew? Sure, the currently popular cynicism, at least when obvious evidence against it is presented, to see that his disappearance must have had some other cause. From Finding Ameridan by Professor Bram Kendrick, Starkhaven University Press. Alright! Oh man, I love your little building. Alright, let's try and see what you've actually got. Some kind of torturer's handbook. Where in the pelvis to shatter first? Let's ignore that. Don't know what the hell you are. A lot of ritualist. You've got two of the exact same drawings of a dude getting shanked in the ribs. The hell's wrong with you, man? I don't want to be working with you. Whatever, talk to me.
I mean, Scout Harding has an impressive.
Oh, you want to bang a dwarf.
Number of artifacts.
Harding is a good
If
scout.
you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks.
Why not? He could have been really heavy.
Cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Amazing. Alright, tell me more. What's this about
You said
Tevinter?
there were pieces dating back to Tevinter?
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperial
Fuck me, he's
ones
quiet,
have
isn't he?
most of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
Tell me more about this,
You
Buckledge.
lost me at Buckledge.
Jeff
I
Buckledge.
think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this
But I thought we
one
weren't
was a
looking for the
class that wasn't
Tevinter.
invented until the dawn of the Elysian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to
Clever
buckle
boy.
down.
No, you've lost all credibility. Look at the Inquisitor's face. Tell me what you
What do you
found
have,
and
Professor?
never do that again.
So
I have
far
so
points to
many
the shore
daggers.
not far to the south.
I
There
can
was
spare about
some sort of
100 for your
battle near the
spine.
shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
Okay. So there was a battle,
What
huh?
makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a
I mean, the
heavy
Frostbacks
shielding,
are fucking
like
angry,
large
though,
claws
right?
and
Like,
axe. Then there's the
Large
dagger.
Claws makes more sense.
Silver.
It is the wilds,
A
and very much
stylized
would have been more
dragon
wild
and
back
an
then.
inscription reading Cordelis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordelis Dracon, first emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
Doesn't have to be a gift. Like, what? Anyone could engrave the fucker's name. It's kind of weird walking around like that's not a gift. Giving someone else your own, like a thing with your name on, seems really, really dickish unless they were very, very, very much banging. Tell me of the fishing
camp.
camp.
The Avar fishing camp.
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
Well, investigate the
I'll find a
island.
way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Very true. I'll go find her. Worthy of publication, huh? What a boring name for such a cool
May I help,
goddamn mission.
Inquisitor?
I mean, maybe. Oh, there's so much. Where are you from? I
take
mean,
it
it's
you're
already
not from
obvious, but
Orlais, originally?
were you not listening, dickbag?
No. Starkhaven. Fourth son of Lord and Lady Kenrick, destined for chantry service. Fortunately, I convinced them the university might be a fashionable alternative.
Yes, learn smarts, not brainwashing. How did you get this
How were you
job?
assigned to the
Well,
Inquisition?
yeah, okay,
I
it is this
studied
job, not
primarily
professor job.
the
Okay, cool.
chantry, particularly around the signing of the Navaran Accord. That was why I transferred to the University of Orlais, closer to the source than Starkhaven. Sadly, most scholars took Inquisitor Emeritus history as settled, even with so many questions remaining. No one took
Kinda
my ideas
suspicious,
seriously
no?
until your Inquisition formed. I wrote Ambassador Montpellier, and, well, here we are.
I see. Well, let's discuss him. How awful is he?
I'd like to discuss Inquisitor Emerita.
Of course, your predecessor. Existing historical records are contentious. Some say he was a devout Andrastian.
I really hope he wasn't. I really hope he wasn't.
Gaining leadership of the Seekers through Emperor Draken's friendship. He disappeared around the time the Seekers of Truth, the original Inquisition, incorporated into the newfound Chantry. It's not clear why. Some say that he was tired of his responsibilities and wanted one last great dragon hunt.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to. When it said discuss, I thought I was gonna be able to ask a shitload of questions about it. But I guess we got all our answers from that one piece of paper we found laying around, huh? Tell me about the
The
university.
University of Orlais.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Surprising we've
Some of
never
the
gone,
greatest
huh?
minds
I'd
I've
love to
ever
check it
met.
out.
Now, university was always well regarded, but Empress Selene made it the envy of all Thedas. She even got them to start admitting elves. You bet knows
Don't say it like that, you arsehole.
Knowledge knows no bounds and all. With that,
Alright, good for you. You didn't need to whisper.
The university
Elves
is
eat
seen
shit.
as a haven for knowledge.
What's our
What do you
next
need me to
step?
do next, Professor?
I'd still like to find out what.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scout, Harding.
I'll speak with you later.
That's the way he coughs. That was so adorable. Alright, is there no one else I can talk to around him? I mean, there's still rifts. I would like to close all the rifts ever fucking known. So, I mean, that is going to be our main priority. I'm not listening to this motherfucker until I absolutely have to. So how exactly do we get out of here? Just through this little gate? No one else seems to want to talk to me. Where the hell is that Colette? What yet lingers? That's the island. Colette is over there. And those are the Avar. And those are the arseholes. Yeah, I should probably save the Inquisition soldiers, huh? That is probably sort of first order of business type shit. Wonder if we got any, landmarks and everything. Oh my god, regions 2 out of 22! This place is way bigger than I expected. Well, let me quickly take a nice little look at the ocean here. God damn! Oh no, it's a lake, fair enough. Man, for Frostback Mountain, it's like... Well, I guess it isn't, it's the basin, right? It's the opposite of the mountain. It's the other fucking side. It's really fucking gorgeous and warm and not snowy in the slightest.
Friend.
Thank you.
Wow, it's been forever and you only just tell him about that?
Were similar, but I did not know one could become the other so easily.
Not similar, Seeker. The same. The Chantry sees black and white, but nature is, and always has been, grey. A spirit is a purpose.
It's also pretty green,
Purpose
but...
perverted.
That might be true with the spirit of compassion, but what is the purpose of a hunger demon?
Survival.
Eat!
Satiation. The pleasure of taste, of feeding. True hunger, however, is much darker. Think of all those who starve in this world. Mankind has itself to blame.